Hey everyone, this is Harry Toss, and I'm here today to bring you a little information about a research test that was done about strength training and aerobic training for type 2 diabetes. Alright, what was tested? The effects of the aerobics and resistance training on the management of type 2 diabetes. Resistance training can improve cardiovascular health and bone mineral density. 60 minutes per week of resistance training is enough to cause reduction of risk for all-cause mortality. Basically, resistance training is good for anything that might kill you, okay? But resistance training can positively affect blood sugar and insulin sensitivity in regard to management and prevention of type 2 diabetes. All right, type 2 diabetes is a condition that affects how your blood handles sugar. When we eat, our bodies break down the food into sugar and energy source. But to get the sugar from our blood into our cells, we need a hormone called insulin, which acts like a key opening the door for sugar to enter our cells. In type 2 diabetes, your body either doesn't make enough insulin or the insulin doesn't work correctly, which means the sugar can't get into your cells effectively, building up in your blood, causing high blood sugar levels. High blood sugar can be harmful over time, leading to various health problems like heart disease, nerve damage, and kidney issues. In contrast to type 1 diabetes, where one's pancreas does not produce insulin and thus requires an external administration of insulin, type 2 diabetes can be managed by modifying one's diet and exercise routine. Also, they found that resistance training can help lower the blood sugar and improve the insulin sensitivity and enhance glucose control by making muscles more efficient at using glucose. The purpose of the test was to explore how resistance training affects type 2 diabetes in normal weight people and how resistance training compares to aerobic training or a combination of both. The randomized controlled trials had 3 groups. There was a strength training only group, there was an aerobic training only group, there is a combination of both. Participants exercised 3 days per week for 9 months, also receiving educational material, and they had monthly meetings about what was going on. The participants had to be between 18 and 80 years old. They had to have type 2 diabetes without using an insulin pump. Their blood sugar range had to be between 47.5 and 118.56, and their BMI had to be between 18.5 and 25. I said these were normal weight people. A total of 186 people started, with 107 making it to the end of the test. All right. What the test consisted of is the strength training group performed 2 sets of 4 upper body exercises and 3 sets of 3 leg exercises every time they trained. The upper body exercises they performed were bench press, seated row, shoulder press, and lat pull down. And for the lower body, they performed leg press, leg extension, and leg curls. As far as workout specifics go, the paper did not provide a whole lot of information besides the fact that the participants were required to hit 8 to 12 repetitions on every exercise, with intensity being low at the start of the study to ensure proper form and reduce soreness. The aerobic group performed the exercise equivalent to roughly 12 calories per kilogram of body weight per week, either on a stationary bike, treadmill, or an elliptical machine. They kept intensity around 50 to 80% of their peak metabolic equivalence of task that was assessed before commencing the study. The combined group completed 2 strength training exercises per week, consisting of 1 set of each of the exercises performed by the strength training group, and expended roughly 10 calories per kilogram of body weight per week on the same aerobic exercise modalities as the aerobics group. Some of the measurements they were done, the blood sugar was checked at 3, 6, and 9 months, along with body comp and strength to see if they predicted changes in blood sugar. What they find? The strength training alone was more effective than aerobic training alone in normal weight individuals with type 2 diabetes. Body comp improved by increasing muscle mass and reducing fat mass. The combined group was second best in effectiveness, with the aerobic group being last. Now, all this information is not meant to be medical advice. Consult your physician before you do anything like this. This was a controlled group with people watching what was going on and monitoring the effects of the people. So this was a controlled test. This is something you need to be doing at home. You need to consult your physician before you try to take on something like this. But what they did come up at the end, they said even though the resistance training had the better results, they said staying active using both resistance and aerobic training has the better health benefits. So just doing resistance training alone, you need the aerobic. You need that for your heart, for your lungs, all that kind of stuff. So, don't just rely on resistance training alone to get healthy. You need a little bit of both. So if you guys enjoyed this, just hope you did. And if you have any questions about any information I went over, just let me know. Hope you guys have a great day.